Daily wrap up. I was not aware of this show. This is fantastic. This one little clip. So Malik, we're going to go to number 2. It's at 3:37, and we'll just play that through until I stop it.
I would move when it comes to like a guy. It's like, if I choose to vibe with you, you top tier. The competition will then be to keep me. That's what it is. Like, to get me, you lucky, but to keep me, that's the competition right there.
To get you, a man is lucky?
Yeah, because I would rather be by myself, honestly. I'm dead serious. Like, I'd rather be alone. Like, I don't need a man to do anything.
That don't sound like something worth competing for. I ain't gonna hold you.
Chill. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. I'm just saying, like,
your words are powerful. So you're already leading off with saying that.
So why do you think that somebody would want to be with somebody that don't need them?
Like, okay, let's pause it there. So just think about that for a second. We're good on that clip. Think about that dynamic. This woman somehow thinks it's going to be appealing to men to lead with the following. Here's what she said. A man is lucky to have me. You're so lucky to have me. I'm on a pedestal. This is like, I'm the queen, bow down. Also, I don't need a man to do anything, she said. I don't need a man to do anything. And she said, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be by myself. Why is that going to be attractive to a guy? Guy's going to be sitting there looking at that and say, if I were a smart guy, I would keep walking right on past her, because you got to say to yourself, well, she's not going to value me. Right now, from the get-go, she's being like, well, if you left tomorrow, I wouldn't be missing anything. I don't really need you. That's a horrible attitude for a female to have, but it's also an attitude that's exemplary of the modern woman, right? I could just go to a sperm bank. I don't need you. You hear that line all the time. I don't need a man. I make my own money. So you're here and you're like an ornament, and that's great, but if you leave tomorrow, I'll be just fine. That is not attractive. That is not appealing. And what guy is going to want to enter a relationship where they're already going in feeling like, well, she's already telling me that I'm kind of like extra, but not really necessary. No, guys want to be there because they want to bring something to the table, and they want you to appreciate what they bring to the table. They want someone who's going to appreciate them. If they're working hard all day and they want to provide for you, they want to buy you nice things, they want to, put a roof over your head, they want to build a family with you. They don't need you sitting there saying, well, I don't need a man. I could have done this all without you. Don't get your ego all, rattled. I could have done this without you. Well, honey, you know what? If you could do it without them and you're going to throw it in their face all day, then they should just leave you to do it without them. Do it yourself then. Do it yourself. The reality is that these women aren't willing to acknowledge that they want a man next to them. They want a man by their side because they may be capable of making their own money and they may be capable of paying their own bills, but they can't do everything that a man can do because they're not a man. So I would love to know. I mean, maybe she's armed. Maybe she's got an AR-15. I don't know. But a burglar comes to her house, starts banging on the door. She'd be real fast thinking about how she wishes a guy was in that house with her. Don't lie. You know it's true. What is she going to put on the boxing gloves and get ready right at the door? Come on. Let's be realistic. Okay? Men are different from women. Men and women complement each other. Smart people who are willing to give and take understand that. So I would just love to know, why not just come out of the gate and say, you want to be single, don't bother me, end of story. Why bother trying to get into a relationship if you're already demeaning somebody's value from the get-go? If you're already saying, men, I don't need you, why are they there? What sane guy would walk into that equation and want to get with you in any capacity if you're reminding them on day one that you don't need them? Ridiculous strategy. I don't care how good looking you are. I don't care about any of that. I don't care. You're telling me you think you're a prize. You're telling me by having that attitude that you're not. Also deeply insecure, just putting that out there. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.